trying to get back to the finals. Spurs trying to get there for the first time in 12 years. Hit to Keldon Johnson. Banks that three.
So many big-time players, so many guys stepping up.
And the Chants are on the ropes. Gilgeous-Alexander turns from the elbow for two. Thunder trying to keep their season alive. Harden's that blocked by Fournette. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Final.
We want 4 more. We're not done. Go Spurs, go!
So you know what the problem with success is, right? It makes you want more. Like, we're greedy people. More money, more wins, more titles, more sleep. Maybe that's just me. More. And when it doesn't happen, it's viewed as a failure. Like a season ago, SGA won it all. This year, failure. His words, not mine.
It was a failure. Like, I failed at my goal. Like, I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. But through my experiences, I learned the most about myself, and I make the greatest amount of increases I have in my career when I fail at my goal and don't get what I want. And I look at this no different. Like, I didn't get where I wanted to go this season. There's a reason for that. Now I have to look at that reason and try to make sure it never happens again.
He's really hard on himself.
Can we also talk about the hair real quick?
I like it.
I think he should rock that going forward.
Also, hi, Kendrick.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
Sorry to ignore you, but we got distracted. We're like, squirrel, hi. How do the Thunder make sure that next season isn't, in the words of SGA, a failure?
Well, number one, that's what a true leader look like right there. SGA, straight accountability, no excuses, no throwing anybody under the bus, just holding himself accountable. That's what a leader of a franchise look like. Now, on the flip side of things, if I'm the rest of the league, I'm looking at OKC like eye candy, right? When you talk about the draft picks that they have, when you look at their personnel, you look at guys that like Isaiah Hardenstein, Lou Dortz that have team option deals for next year. I'm looking at them and I'm saying if I'm OKC and Sam Presti, I'm going forward. I'm trying to get into the Giannis Antetokounmpo sweepstakes. I want to make an offer to the Milwaukee Bucks that include Chet Holmgren, because what Chet Holmgren displayed in these conference finals was ugly, and it was an embarrassment. And what he showed was no heart, no soul, and Wemby is not going anywhere. And so in order to neutralize Wemby and have a shot at making it back to the finals and winning the championship, you got to go get a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo to anchor your defense and be a dominant presence on the offensive end.
That would be such a...
If there's any validity to the truth, to the rumors about Oklahoma City trying to trade up in the drafts, it's been reported by multiple people now about the Thunder having interest in moving up to go get Cam Boozer or to move up and get somebody, whoever the target is. Chet Holmgren would be one hell of a piece to dangle. If you perceive Cam Boozer or Caleb Wilson or Adai Mara as a better fitting piece for your team to battle Wemby in the years to come. So I just think it's something worth debating and something worth thinking about. I almost think that path makes a little bit more sense than going the Giannis path, because I really do have questions about the Giannis SGA fit. But I do think you're going to see some changes, just a matter of how big and to what degree for the Thunder.
All right. Well, let's play that game right now. All right. So the top of the draft, Washington, Utah, Memphis, Chicago. I'm looking at this. Who would take Chet? Like, I think I would do that right now is I would trade Chet Holmgren to move up to get Cam Boozer. I think he's a better player, better prospect. He's stronger, better playmaker. He's not the rim protector that Chet Holmgren is, but in terms of shooting, playmaking, strength, size,
Yes.
That is the prototype that you're going to want to have on your team going against Wembanyama, where you have a second playmaker, a guy that can shoot, spread the floor, pull you out, and he's got the size to play at the 5. Not the rim protection of Chet Holmgren, but if I'm OKC and I have the ability to move up to go get Cam Boozer, I do that. I'm such a believer in Cam Boozer's upside as a productive, perennial all-star, all-NBA, MVP caliber player. I know a lot of people don't see it that way, but I firmly believe that if OKC has the opportunity to get Cam Boozer in this draft, and it means they give up Chet Holmgren, I seriously consider that.
But also the Thunder, with all the guys they lost, they didn't feel like they had enough sources of creation on this roster. And part of that is just Chet Holmgren, Tom, right? Part of that is just Chet as a top pick in the draft. He has become a very talented player, but he is a now max contract player next season. And 4 points on 2 shots in a must-win Game 7. And he couldn't create it all off the dribble. And that, to me, is like one of the stories of the entire series, that Chet could not create at all.
He was terrified of Wemby. Terrified. I mean, there was that play late in the game where he just went into Wemby's chest and Wemby just engulfed him and just like blocked him, and there was nothing he could do. Chet did have a nice block there to kind of keep them in the game at the rim against Dylan Harper. It was a sensational block, but that did not make up for the complete zero that he had in the rest of the game. And Mark Daigneault, think about how much it takes for Mark Daigneault to rely on Kenrich Williams instead of Chet Holmgren down the stretch in this game. And that's exactly what happened. When we talk about Rudy Gobert getting benched down the stretch, or Joakim Noah getting benched down the stretch, years ago, and we would clown these guys, it's unfortunate, but Chet Holmgren does deserve the criticism in this game. Without Jalen Williams, without AJ Mitchell, the shot creation and the scoring falls on that guy. And it's unacceptable for him in this game, with all the talent that he has on his home floor in Game 7, to take just 2 shots and be completely absent in that fourth quarter, in which Shai Gilgeous-Alexander only had 4 points in the fourth quarter. Chet Holmgren, 0 points. And of course, J-Dub not playing in this game, 0 points. So those all NBA players, Chet Holmgren, SGA, and J-Dub being hurt, they only had 4 points in that Game 7. And that shows just like, man, if Cason Wallace didn't go absolutely bonkers from downtown, 4 or 5 shooting from 3 in that fourth quarter, haymaker after haymaker from Cason Wallace, this would have been a blowout, like a 20-point, 25-point blowout if it weren't for Cason Wallace.
Hey, check. How in the hell Chet Holmgren played 33 minutes, bro? You mean tell me he only get 2 attempts?
And Williams had 2 fewer points.
Come on, man. I don't know.
And what I'm gonna do with that, Joe? What I'm gonna do, Joe? What I'm gonna do? Tell me, Joe. I need you and Joe to tell me what I'm gonna do with them damn 4 rebounds that Chet got.
Not a damn thing. You can't do nothing with them, huh? Can't do nothing.
I have a question.
What's the question?
Uncle Joe, we continue to talk about Chet not taking advantage of the offensive opportunities, being scared to shoot the ball. Obviously, the moment is too big for him. What if he's not the second best player on the team? What if he's not? What if we've made him the second best player, but he's really not because he's scared of the big moments?
No, but I mean, you're an all-NBA player on both ends, on offense and defense. You get a max contract. Yeah, you got to be. They paid you to be the second best player.
Hey, it ain't looking like it.
It did, and I don't know why they brought Jalen Williams' ass back in Game 6. Joe, can you imagine if you leave him? At least give me something because here's what's going to happen. If you lose Game 6, guess what? He ain't going to be ready to go Game 7.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't. I'm gonna be honest. He couldn't have played in this game no damn way.
Nah.
Now with them, they playing. You see how hard them dudes out there playing and touching and grabbing on each other, man.
I do. I saw it.
Hey,
I saw it,
bro. This was man. You had to have some willpower. You know what I mean? Like I sensed it from the start because I was thinking like, damn, hold on, San Antonio finna blow these boys out at home. I know they ain't finna go out like
if that. If they could have kept them off the glass, they would have. That's what, if you think about it, Joe, when it changed because look at when Wemby goes out. Yeah. Wemby goes out. They brought Cornette in. Then they flipped it. They brought Jalen Williams in. Not Jalen Williams. That man had 9 rebounds at the half. 9 rebounds.
Yeah.
Giving them second chance because here's the thing, Joe. They was up 11.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you get a second chance point. It's down to 3. You're down to 8. And now you get another 3. It's down to 5. as opposed to one shot, one kill. Hey, you get one crack at it. If you don't put the ball in the damn basket, guess what? We going down to the other end.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Miss Johnson told him at the half.